What's up, guys? This is my first video in a while. 4 weeks, I think. I have to check afterwards, but it's been a while. Um, I was gonna upload a couple of videos here and there, but I've had school finishing up, and then I've switched. Then I've had summer school because I was previously international at an international school, and then I switched to a Swedish high school, and then I had some courses I missed, so I had to catch up on those, and now I'm officially done. Summer started. First real day of summer. Yesterday was kind of slacky. Slept till like 11:30. Didn't do anything. But now this is pretty good. Sunny. About 75 degrees Fahrenheit, that is. It's good weather. Was out all day, chilling in the sun. The way it should be. Just came back from taking a dip in the pool, and that's why my hair's wet. Anyway, I think my last video was when the Phillies were about to play the Nationals, like ages ago. But I'm not sure. But I'm not going to talk about all the series that I've missed talking about. I'm just going to do the recent ones and recent trends. I think we're 6 back when I made my last video. Now we're 8.5 back or something, I think. We got an important series coming up. We're playing the not the Nationals. We're playing the Braves tonight. A 3-game series at home. And we're 41 and 45, and I think 8 games back. Just need to double check. And people have been saying that we're out of it. To be realistic, I think we're 2, but I want to keep my hopes up. We won the first series in Pittsburgh last night, 2-1 games. Cole Hamels got his 3rd victory of the season. That was a solid outing. 7 innings, 8 strikeouts, and 2 earned runs. Yeah, so I think it was 1 earned run, and then one other one was off an error or something. But anyway, Phillies are 41 and 45. They're playing the Braves, who are leading the National League East with a score of 49 to 35. Phillies are 8.5 back. Nationals are 6 back. Mets and I think Miami, they're out of it. Mets are 12.5 back, and Miami are 16.5 back. But you gotta stay morale is high. Phillies came off a win yesterday. Good comeback win. They were down only 2-0, but they still, it's a big win. The guy they pitched, the opposing pitcher, he hadn't lost a game all season. And then I think second game of the series, Locke. He's a good pitcher. He conceded his first home run in over a month, which is pretty impressive streak. He's a good pitcher, and it was hard to solve that guy. I think we lost. We lost 6-5, but I'm not sure if we led at some point and then we conceded a few points here and there. But I don't know. Past is the past. Anyways, they start off 3-game set against the Braves tonight. I think it's only the second time we played the Braves all season, so we've got a lot of games against the Braves in the second half, which is important because we want to get back up there. Last time we beat the Pirates away in Pittsburgh at PNC Park was in 2008, and as many of you Phillies fans will know, that was the year where we won the World Series. And I'm not saying anything, it's coincidence. I'm not saying anything. Sure, it's great that we beat Pittsburgh, but come on, Pittsburgh. It's their first time. Pittsburgh playing good baseball, I know, but I don't think this will mean that we'll go far. We're way under 0.500, and our bullpen's not consistent. So I don't know. Our offense is getting back on track, but we're just inconsistent as heck. It's ridiculous. 49-36 is the Braves' record so far. And he's facing Tim Hudson, 4.7 and 4.22 ERA. Hudson's been struggling. Cliff Lee's been doing really well this year, so it looks like Cole Hamels and Cliff Lee have completely switched roles. Cole Hamels last year was dominating. He was, I think, first pitcher last year, starting first pitcher, I think. But Cliff Lee, he was struggling. He got his first victory in June last year. And now I think Hamels, he won his first start. No, they didn't, because he won his second start. But since then, he's been going 1-1, 1-2, 1-3, 1-4, and then now he's 3-11. So it's just people are saying he sucks. I don't think he sucks. He's having a bad year. Everyone has a bad year. So he'll be back next year. And then the offense have been off when. That's a coincidence. It's been off when he's pitching, which is kind of frustrating because he's a good pitcher. He found the zones correctly yesterday. He was pitching well and was consistent, which is what we need. Cliff Lee, on the other hand, he's doing a heck of a lot better than last year. That's for damn sure, which is good. We need it. He's one of our best aces. When Halliday's out, we got Pettibone. Pettibone's doing well too. He's got a bright future ahead of him. And they've been talking about, and Papelbon, his streak where he blew 4 saves in a row. That was bad. People have been talking about we should I don't know, trade him or something. I don't know, but he's still a solid closer. He's just had a bad streak. That's it. What he said in preseason, where he said that there's no real leader here in Philly, the guy's just expressing his feelings. It's alright. It's media. They tend to twist things a bit. But people have been talking about trading Cliff Lee and Papelbon. That's just crazy. I would never do that. If I were GM, if I were RAJ, Ruben Amaro Jr., I'd never do that. I didn't even consider it. Cliff Lee's been I think he's been the keystone of this team so far, pitching-wise. Offensively, it's probably Dominic Brown. I think he's thumbs up to that dude. He's doing very well. He's getting his home runs, and he's getting the hits he needs. He's getting the RBIs. He's on track. He struggled a couple of years ago when he was in the minors, but now he's right on track. And then there are people saying that we should fire Howard or cut Howard. Howard's having injury problems, so he might be one, unfortunately, as much as I like him in the ball club and respect for him. But there's a lot of and then Charlie Emanuel as well. It's his last year on his contract, so we'll see what happens. And on to this is your general talk. So this is more Phillies. It's 7.5 minutes of Phillies so far. But since this is a Philadelphia-based, since I'm a Philadelphia fan, it's more broad, Philadelphia-wise. Put it that way, if that made any sense whatsoever. We need LeCavalier. Can't pronounce his name right. LeCavalier. Anyway, the old Tampa Bay player who used to play for the Phillies in I think 2010 or something. He's back in Philadelphia. I think on a 3-year deal or 4-year deal. And Claude Giroux signed another 8-year contract with the Flyers. So he extended his contract. And read on Flyers official website, Briere, they cut him as well. And I think Brizgalov left too. Yeah, he left too. But it's not clear where. Briere's going to Montreal. He's going back to his home roots, Canada. He had offers from New Jersey, and let's be real. I would not have enjoyed him playing for the Devils. He would have been the main reason we'd lose every game against the Devils when we lose the games against the Devils. That kid, it always seems like the Flyers, ex-Flyers players, they're always great when they play against their old team, which are the Flyers. Which is kind of frustrating if you're a Philadelphia sports fan. Yeah, so... And then Fedotenko left too, so... He went back to the KHL. So there are a lot of off-season stuff, and we signed really good guys during the draft. Can't think of them right now. Hägglund is one, Swedish defender, solid. And then there's another great defender, Canadian defender, can't think of his name now, Minute or something like that. Sammy Minute or something. He's a good player. He's a big guy, 6'6", and he reminds me of a younger version of Pronger. And Pronger, it's not sure whether he's coming back or not. He still has concussion symptoms, but he hasn't skated in like over a year, but with pads and stuff. But I don't know. I think He's had a great career, and it's a shame it has to come to an end like this. And then on the Hernandez shooting, that was just stupid. You have a $40 million contract and you blow it on killing a guy. No. No, 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 no. I hope he is found guilty and then he learns his lesson. He's denied bail, which I hope is good, and which I hope is good. I know it's good that he's denied bail. It means that he can't come out. He deserves to be in. He needs to be taught a lesson. He's spoiled. $40 million contract. There are a lot of people that would die or do anything for a $40 million contract. That's like, no. He's just an idiot. Yeah, so Patriots, they're going to struggle this year, I think. They've lost Welker. They've lost a lot of key players. We picked up one of their safeties, so they're going to have a bumpy ride there. And then Tebow's going to come in too, so we'll see what he does. I'm not sure he's going to play starting QB or tight end or running back even, but we'll see what happens. What else is going to talk about? This is just me babbling on, so it's not really a structured commentary or video or podcast where I talk about what's happening. Just like what comes to mind, like that, if you've noticed. But I don't think there's much else. Hernandez shooting, what I thought about that. I can't think of anything. Phillies games tonight. Union are doing well with third place, or second place even, according to Swedish newspapers here. It says they're like fifth place, which I think is just ridiculous. I think they have the same amount of games played, but they must have the wrong ladder. And then when I check on ESPN, they're second place by like 3 points. So it's like, what do I trust? But there's nothing much else. There's nothing much else. Summer vacation started, so I'm gonna pretty much chill the whole time. I got football practice here and there, so I'll keep in shape, I guess. And All-Star game's coming up. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to that. It's gonna be a good game. I hope the National League win, because I always go for the National League in the World Series, regardless who's playing. Whether it's the Mets that are playing, whether it's the Marlins that are playing, whether it's the Cardinals playing, whether it's the Pirates playing in the World Series for the National League. I don't care. I always go for National League. I always tend to do that with All-Star games, but Pro Bowl, I don't really follow it too much because they don't really fight 100% in Pro Bowl. It's more like a fan enjoyment thing, which I guess all sport is, but it's more emphasis on the fans in the Pro Bowl. There hasn't really been much else that's been going on or is going on or what's happening. It's just going to be interesting what happens. Eagles, it's going to be interesting what happens with Chip Kelly. I heard Oregon, they have like a 2-year ban. I don't know how it works. I don't know. I don't follow college football, so there's something that happened to them. They aren't allowed to like play. Correct me if I'm wrong, but there's like a 2-year thing where they aren't allowed to play or something, and then they have like they're allowed to play, but they aren't allowed to like make the playoffs for 2 years or something. I don't know. It was a long time ago, and I don't remember. It's fuzzy memory. I skim read it. No, that's about it. Looking forward to this. I'll definitely make another video now that I have summer holiday after the Braves series. So we got a lot of important games coming up. So I'll talk a bit more about the Phillies before I end it. It's 14 minutes, so you're probably bored as heck for those who've watched it. So thank you for that. Like the video too if you liked it. And yeah, Phillies, they got Braves coming up, Nationals coming up. At home, 4 games against the Nationals, and then I think we play the Sox, Chicago Sox at some point. So they're important series. If we sweep the Braves, that'd be huge. That'd be big. Seriously, I wouldn't care if we went 50. Actually, no, I would, because why would you want to sweep the Braves and just not do anything with it? I'd rather like sweep the Braves and then sweep the Nationals, and then we'd be even, we'd be over 500. and it'd be like, there we go, we go from there. I think I don't think winning half our games the rest of the season is going to do it to make it 0.500. But yeah, yeah. So I just hope yeah, we play solid baseball rest of the season. We recuperate over the All-Star break, and then we, I don't know, play well. Second half, see what happens. Braves, we play them for 3 games, Nationals, and then, yeah, Sox. Chicago White Sox come to town. And then we play the Mets 20th of July. But that's after the All-Star break. So we got a lot of important series coming up. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens with this season. I personally think we will not make the playoffs this year. I don't know what you guys think, but I don't think we will. We're just an inconsistent team. I'd love it if we made the playoffs. I'd be overjoyed. I'd be like, woo! But I don't see it happening. I don't know about you guys. See what you guys think, but I just don't see it. There are tons of better teams out there. I think the Braves are good. I think they're the ones that deserve to win it. I think 2010, 11, and 9, 10, 11, and 12 seasons, they were behind us the whole time, and then they were ahead, and then we caught up and then won. But recently, the Braves have been the team that have been dominating the National League East, and I think they deserve to go through this time. They were knocked out early last year. I remember Washington and the Braves played in a wild card matchup, and I don't remember who won. One of the teams must have won, obviously. But it's going to be interesting to see the second half. I look forward to it. I hope you guys have a great summer and have a nice day.